Well, none of us left Dev in LA, promise. We had this Big Bear trip planned for a while, and then Dev booked her flight the day before we came back, so we're all coming back tomorrow morning. We're all gonna see her. Like, we would never ever leave Debbie. Like, we're all very excited to see her. I'm very excited to see her, so that's the first thing. I promise you, no one left Dev. Anyway, I guess I'll start with the cheating situation. I never cheated on Cooper, so that's just like what I need to say. Me and Cooper weren't together at the time when any of that happened. The twins bringing that onto social media, I still really don't understand what their intention was with that, because me and Cooper were not together. We started going out afterwards when I came to LA at the end of October, and I never cheated on him. I would never cheat on him. I love him with my entire heart and soul, and he knows that I would never cheat on him. So that's the first thing that I need to say. And on top of that, it was a show. Everything that happened during a show. So that's all I can really say about that. I'm on live. Don't want to say hi to Cooper?
No, I get bored.
Come on, say hi.
Yo, I can look at the moon. Where the fuck is it?
Can you give me a kiss?
Wait. I'm trying to find the moon right now, bro. Fuck! Where'd that go? Oh, wait.
There's more I have to say, but I want Cooper to give me a hug.
Fuck this.
Hi. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna talk about is the Valeria thing.
Fuck some of you.
Do you want to stay?
Nah, your fucking people in your life piss me off. Except for the real ones.
Okay. So
They're mean.
yeah, trust me, I know.
Yeah. Just wait until I find one's address and dox them and ruin their life.
Okay, so the Valeria thing. Okay, I guess I'll just start from the beginning. She brought this onto social media, and I'm not really sure why, because she does have my number, and I texted her. I called her weeks ago to talk about this, and she didn't answer. She won't talk to me, and that's fine, I understand, but I guess she wanted to bring it onto social media, which is fine. But okay, I guess I'll just tell you guys what happened and what I told her, and I don't really know where the rest is coming from. But me and Ignacio, you know what, it's honestly just crazy that I even need to talk about this on social media, because this is such a personal thing that happened. But at the end of the day, my personal life is always getting brought into social media, so I'm just going to say my side of the story. She can say whatever she wants to say. We met each other 2 years ago, maybe a little less, I'm not sure. I was a sophomore. She's saying that I wasn't. I graduated high school a year early and went to college for the last year of high school. So, yes, I was a sophomore. And she, anyway, we met through some of my friends and his friends. We had mutual friends. We met. We ended up hooking up, which is crazy that I even need to say that on social media, but I guess I do. And that was it. I mean, it happened. That was that. It happened after I got out of a very long and toxic relationship. As most of you know, I was in a very long relationship. Started dating a guy when I was 13. So I got out of that. I ended up meeting him. We hooked up. That was that. It was nothing more than that. Literally just happened. And I guess, everyone can call me a whore because you're all going to anyway. So I don't know. I feel like that's just a very normal thing that happens, especially in high school with teenagers. At the time, I had never even posted my first TikTok. I wasn't on social media. I had no idea who Valeria was. Never seen her in my life. from my understanding, Valeria and Ignacio did not know each other at the time. That's what I thought. I guess maybe that's not true, but from my understanding, I literally didn't know who she was. He didn't. I don't know. Maybe that's a completely other side of the story that I don't know. But I didn't know who she was. And then we met a couple months later, and him and Valeria twice. And then I saw her at Playlist, but we didn't text, we didn't talk, we were not friends. We just knew each other at that point. And I don't know, it had happened such a long time ago that I was like, what's the point in me going up to this girl that I don't even really know and being like, hey, by the way, like a couple months ago, me and your boyfriend hooked up. Like, it just didn't it seemed like dumb to me, because it like just happened. Nothing ever like came out of it. And then I didn't really know her. So then months passed, and I guess Ignacio's brother Fabrizio, he thought I was pretty, I don't know, he like had a crush on me. So Valeria and Ignacio were like trying to set us up. And honestly, like, to my friends, I was even like, that is so weird. Like, I had hooked up with his brother months before. Like, it was just weird. But then, so I didn't really give him a chance at first. And then he kept snapping me. He was actually a really sweet guy. I ended up really liking him. And then we started going out, and we would go on little double dates with Valeria and stuff. And then at that point, I was like, why the fuck am I gonna bring this up? Like, why would I bring up what happened, like, once between me and Ignacio? At this point, I think a year ago at that, never said anything. And I have apologized to Valeria so many times for not telling her sooner. But at that point, we were still not close. And then we ended up getting close because I was going out with Fabrizio, and I would be around her a lot because she was going out with Ignacio. And that's when we got close, and that's when we became like sisters. And since that day, I treated her like my sister. I loved her to death. I got her under the same management as me. I guess I can say this now since it's probably not going to happen, but I have been trying to get her into Not a Content House since I joined, and that was something I was really looking forward to. I planned a trip for her to come out here in January. She was literally my sister, and I know, I'm fully aware that I should have told her sooner, and I apologized to her in private, called her, I explained everything, and she, I guess, felt the need to bring it onto social media. And her saying that I acted like I had never met him, that's not true. I literally, when I first saw him, I just like said, hey. I don't know where she's getting that part from, but I never was like, hey, I'm Sabrina. Like, no, I just said, hey. And I never talked to him while they were together. I would never text him while they were together. I would never even look at him twice. Nothing ever happened while they were together. It happened months, like literally years ago. And I don't really know why she's saying the things that she's saying, like, oh, like, you're gonna get with his brother, like, do you want the third one? That is so rude. That is so rude. And I honestly, like, the fact that she's even talking about me like that after everything that we've been through and everything I've done for her is very mind-boggling to me. But at the end of the day, I don't control what other people do. I love her to death, and I still do. She's always gonna be like a little sister to me. But obviously I've seen where I stand with her, and that's fine. This is the only time I'm going to talk about this. I really, like, this is just my personal life, and the fact that this is even on social media is crazy, but that's all, I guess, that happened. I'm trying to think if there's anything else she said that I need to explain. I mean, yeah, I think that's it. And I was a sophomore. I graduated high school early to go to college. I've done a year of college, and then I took a gap year, which is what I'm in right now. Maybe she didn't remember that, but yeah, nothing happened while they were together. I fucked up by not telling her sooner, and I told her that, and I apologized, and I mean, she knew where I standed, and that's it. Yeah, we are. Yeah. Is she? Does she want to make a video with us?
She's not here.
She's not here.
No.
Oh, dang.
She figured it out, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so funny. She isn't gonna. Is she coming back?
No, and then I
Oh, dang.
ran out here.
That's funny. That's crazy though.
Super funny. Like, no, she was like, that's totally the house that you guys did a video.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. She just figured it out.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Figured it out.
That's so cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, we want to do the Macarena later.
I would love to do the Macarena.
We can do it.
I would love to.
All right. Knock on the door.
Okay.
For a little bit.
Okay. Come here. I'm on live explaining everything that happened.
We've been listening.
Oh.
We're watching it.
Oh, cool. Did I explain it well enough?
Yeah.
Cool. This is Anna.
Hey.
Did you see that? Did you see-
What?
She
Yeah, I know. We were listening to it. And I was
That's
like,
actually so funny.
it's like really delayed. Like we can hear you say something out here, but then we wait for it to come up on the phone.
Who's watching it?
Me and Coop.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I have to say, honestly. If she has anything else to say, she has my number. She has my number. She knows where I live, you know. Yeah! She has my number. She knows where I live. That's all I gotta say.